What's up? It's Mischief. Today I'm gonna be talking about Devon Hendryx lost media and the versions of his albums he released back when he was Devon Hendryx. So let's get right into it.
White girl in a Lexus. White girl in a Lexus.
Barrington Devon Hendryx, known as JPEGMAFIA, is a rapper, singer, and record producer. Peggy was born in Brooklyn, New York, having Jamaican parents. He moved to Alabama when he was 13, experiencing a lot of racism. He would have later influenced his music. He developed an interest in music production when he was 15. He started producing and learning how to sample. He claimed no one really liked his beats at all, and he started rapping because of that. Peggy had a sexually, verbally, and physically abusive childhood. Later in his life, he would move to Louisiana when he was 18 and enlisted to be in the U.S. Air Force. He served a tour of duty in Iraq and spent time in Kuwait, Germany, Japan, and North Africa. He was honorably discharged after speaking up against his superior's abuse. He claimed that he earned a master's degree for the coursework he has finished while deployed. During his military stay in Japan, he was producing and writing under the name Devon Hendryx. And today, we're going to be going over his albums, early versions of the albums, and lost media of his. So, let's get right into it. Dreamcast Summer Songs. Dreamcast Summer Songs is the first ever album Devon Hendryx has released. It originally released in 2009 called Devon's Tape on MySpace. But later on, in 2011, he renamed it and changed the title as Since I Left You Too. Obviously, it is inspired on the Avalanche's album Since I Left You. The original description on Bandcamp of this album was, in the year 2000, a group of Australian DJs, the Avalanches, released Since I Left You on Modular Records. Comprised almost entirely of old records. Since I Left You flowed with momentum of it, was a mastered a good setting, and there wasn't a single misstep. The word classic is tossed around often in the music industry, but this is more than a classic. Since I Left You is a record that remains frozen in time as the world around it moves forward. Since the release of Since I Left You, the Avalanches have remained silent, only releasing scarce details of a follow-up album. Then, in 2011, rapper Devon Hendryx took the matter into his own hands and vowed to do what the Avalanches have not: deliver a follow-up to a classic. This album, unlike the first, is dark, cold, and lonely. Submerged in sonor pings, liquid feedback, bright echoes, Devon effortlessly makes a sequel that is massive, glacial, and sprass, and once you've completely turned in, it fascinates you more and more with each listen. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Since I Left You Part 2. All was divided on sets, but on 2012, he renamed it again, and now, as the album all knows, Dreamcast Summer Songs. The past names like Devon's Tape or Since I Left You Too were this album, but Devon's Tape have some missing songs like Sonome and some other track from Code Veronica. So in 2012, he joined all these songs in one, making a total of 6 songs called Power Stone, Bloody Roar, Guilty Gear, Fantasy Star, Choo Choo Rocket, and Code Veronica. But sadly, there's only a little bit of information of Devon's Tape. It's lost media, but well known. It's only Dreamcast Summer Songs with a different name and some missing songs. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention about this. There is a track in 2008 named R.I.P. Nujabes. But what I'm gonna say is he made the beat in 2008, and then in 2010, when Nuja died, he named it Rest in Peace Nujabes. Now, on Christmas of 2010, he started recording a new album. Generation Y. On his next album that put him a bit on the rap scene, called Generation Y, it was released in early 2011. It had 8 songs called Light Bulbs, Operation Kill Hannah Montana, Generation Y/Kill Palin, Amladu, Monade, Operation Kill Luke Scott, Operation Kill Chet Hayes, and lastly, Into the Means. Now, this album talks about political things that were happening back in the day with funny bars and racist jokes. When I say song dates are bad, it's because they are Operation Kill Hannah Montana, recorded in 2008, Generation Y, Kill Palin, recorded in 2008, Amladu, recorded in 2008, Operation Kill Chet Hayes, recorded in 2009, and Into the Means, recorded in 2008. All of these songs, well, excluding Monade, it doesn't have a music video. Well, all these songs have music videos. How do I know that? Well, go to the Wayback Machine, play his old channel named JOECHILLWORLD. It had a playlist named Generation Y 2008 to 2010, where he appeared all of the music videos and song dates on the titles. Amladu and Operation Kill Luke Scott videos are joined and found. They are on YouTube. Light Bulbs, Operation Kill Hannah Montana, Generation Y, Kill Palin, and Operation Kill Chet Hayes videos are lost media. But y'all might say, oh, but Mischief, Light Bulb's music videos on his channel. What are you talking about? There's a completely different Light Bulb music video. This is one of my most all-time favorite albums from Devon, JOECHILLWORLD. In 2011, he dropped one of his most viral albums named JOECHILLWORLD. It dropped in July 7th. The dates are incorrect. Saying in July 10th, 2010? No, it was released in July 2011. Listen, I don't know what Peggy did with the dates. Some of the songs are recorded in 2009 to 2010. Let's go over the track list in JOECHILLWORLD. So, The Laughing Man, Sabbath School, Bully, Neon Kitchen, Neon Kitchen. It's just basically Neon Kitchen too. Operation Kill Stormfront, Trophy Kids, Omega Weapon, Montebello High School Prom, The Power of Medina, Game of the Century, 1989, Michelle's Song. But this track list is so variant, which I'm talking about more in the next minute. This album has really great production, where Devon showed what he's really capable of. Have some low points? Yes. Some bad mixing, bad chops, too pornographic, etc. But it's great. I would recommend a listen. Songs like Neon Kitchen, Bully, Game of the Century, and Montebello High School Prom has some music videos. Neon Kitchen music video though, it was mentioned in a review and it was posted on his old deleted Facebook. Bully, it's close to being found, like really close. It's pretty much Ghost in the Shell anime mixed with his music video for the song Quap. It's basically like Quap. But the low pitching part of the song, his voice gets cut out in the music video. Montebello High School Prom video was known because there's a dead link to a song that doesn't work anymore, but the song, it's shorter, so it might be an indication it's a music video. And Game of the Century music video is found. It's pretty much a self-recorded footage of him with a girl doing just random stuff. Did it have different versions? Yes, which take on note. I'm gonna be talking about it at the end, talking about most of the differences of it. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that on this album, the Neon Kitchen series started in JOECHILLWORLD. It's a series of songs that were supposed to be 5 songs actually. And I'm gonna get to his lost media later, so be patient.
Yeah, I got it.
L.I.S.A dropped it the same year as JOECHILLWORLD. Devon Hendryx dropped a collab album with the artist and open mic rapper Enzo Sinatra.
which is now JPEGMAFIA. This album was called L.I.S.A. It was released on August of 2011. It might be wrong because L.I.S.A dates are a bit messy and some of the dates saying October, November, etc. This album doesn't have a lot of information like record dates, but the songs are L.I.S.A, White Girls Love Devon Hendryx, Cam Newton, Hot Pockets, Wendy's Lunch Break, Up and Down, The Suburbs, and We Don't Love These Hoes. The music videos are only for Cam Newton and We Don't Love These Hoes. The only found music video is Cam Newton, where Devon and Enzo recording each other with a low quality type of iPhone 4 camera, doing little dances on their balcony. Just at the end, Devon's just saying random stuff.
Thug from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Got Nintendo controllers on my arm. I got lipstick on my arm, nigga. My icy ass chain. Ooh, I'm vibrating.
This video was probably, if I don't remember, found on an unlisted JPEGMAFIA video having 2 alternative covers and back cover with all the songs and who produced them. Devon Hendryx produced 5 songs and Enzo 3 songs. Now, on 2012, for Valentine's Day, he decided to drop his best album, the Rockwwod Escape Plan. This album is the definition of all the sounds of Devon mixed in one. It's like psychedelic route in your ears and really well made. The original track is Generation Y, King, I Love You Hip Hop, but I Can't Be Your Girlfriend Because That's Gay, Capcom vs SNK, Keisha, A Song About Nothing, I Love the Illuminati, Project Birdie 2, Operation Kill Rap, Got an Earrings, Hose, Missing No, Blue China, Pussy, Sunday School, Y2K, Andrea Peggy, Neon Kitchen 3, The 27 Club, Deuce Comrades, Generation Y 1989, Toonami, and Cloud Emoji and Plane Emoji. All these changes are only for the one and the best version of this album. King, Capcom vs SNK, Keisha, Project Birdie, Pussy Number 1, Andrea Peggy, The 27 Club, and Generation Y 1989 have music videos. Only lost media ones are Pussy Number 1 music video. All of them are found, but they are either lesbians with some weird overlay and some other that are only just, I would say, weird. But this still Devon's best album, where he definitely found one of his best sounds there. Heart Emoji. This is released in September of 2013 on a Media Fire link from his Tumblr page. On September 21st, Heart Emoji is a short EP with 7 songs. It's one of his most obscure projects, where this definitely defined that he clearly didn't find his sound, still showing that he makes some dark and obscure production with beautiful production. The track list for this is Shamoon, Charlie Baltimore, Manny, Pizza Kato 5, Max Payne, Fucking Your Girl, and Satan. None of them have some music videos, but Fucking Your Girl does have one, but only for the instrumental that is called Love X. It's Japanese porn with a purple or violet filter on it, with a lot of shadow. Charlie Baltimore has a cover of a girl on her back. Satan is Omega Weapon instrumental, but with some changes, was called for a little amount of time, the Rockwood EP, on his Bandcamp, with no cover attached, and tagged with his date of 1989, and that's pretty much it. The Ghost Pop Tape. It was originally named Gen Y5, released in September 3rd, 2013. This was the first ever version of Ghost Pop Tape, and it was released in a website called GenY89.com, and it came with a movie and trailer. Also, these white covers are the unedited version of Gen Y5 cover. Gen Y5 featured 20 tracks being Battle of a Poor Man, Heart Emoji, HBK, Violent Fighting to Come Again, Behold a Pale Horse, Mugen, Missing File, Untitled 1, God Bless My Homegirls, Point for Percussion, Untitled 2, Neon Kitchen 4, Call Me Maybe, Pussy Number 3, Bubblegum Crisis, Oh Superman, Untitled 3, ODB, Sakura, and Black Materia. Point for Percussion, while being titled Missing File in Gen Y5, is actually an alternative version from other copies, and it would be included on the expanded version, but it's a different version called Betamax version. Gen Y5 also includes the instrumental for Black Materia as the outro, and track is only on this version. Let's talk about the movie. Alright, the movie originally released in Vimeo, and it contains a bunch of sexual content. It's based on bisexuality, porn addiction, and depression. It basically showcases Devon's mental state right now in Japan. Version 2. Version 2 was released on October 22nd, 2013, and that's basically Peggy's birthday. This version contains 19 songs being the same thing to the first version, Gen Y5, but Black Materia being removed in this version. The cover changes in the second version, but later on, cover changes to the cover we know now, version 3. Version 3 was released in January of 2014. Missing File and Point for Percussion has swapped positions, making Missing File after God Bless My Homegirl and Point for Percussion going after Mugen. Point for Percussion is now fully produced, and that is one of my favorite songs, and it replaces the guitar-based version. Untitled 2 has kick drums to the end of the song, and ODB has a crowd intro in it. Version 4. Version 4 released in March 21st, 2014. Untitled 2 has been changed a little bit. The drop in the song no longer changes the keys, and it's a little shorter. Untitled 3 outro has TTS in the outro saying the Ghost Pop tape is over. Also, ODB and Sakura are not in the main track list anymore. It got moved to the second disc. Version 5. Version 5 released on the same day as Version 4. Now, the changes in it are just ODB and Sakura being deleted off the album. That's basically it. Moving on. Version 6. Ben Yuta edition, released in March 22nd, 2014. After Devon was seeing no success from his music, he changed his name to Ben Yuta. This version was released in Bandcamp. Eventually, he uploaded this version in Devon Hendryx Bandcamp account. There was actually multiple stage names that were considered to replace his current one, testing something out. He would upload Ghost Pop being attributed to the name. Ben Yuta had a YouTube, Vimeo, and his own page even. The track list of this version being Heart Emoji and God being one track. HBK, Behold a Pale Horse listed as track 4, but track 3 is skipped for some reason. I have no idea why. Point for Percussion VCR version, Untitled 1. God Bless My Homegirls, Point for Percussion Betamax version, Untitled 2. Neon Kitchen 4, Call Me Maybe, Pussy Number 3, Bubblegum Crisis, L.I.A, Oh Superman, Untitled 3, Sakura, ODB, and Pizzicato 5. Expanded edition released in December 31st, 2019. Now, there is 7 extra songs in this, being ODB, Piano Baby, Sakura, Pardon Me Michael, Pizzicato 5, BBTG, the 2011 demo, and Point for Percussion Betamax version. And this album exists because this was supposed to be Devon's note. Now, recently, the Ghost Pop tape version was found on SoulSeek. About a year ago, a post got made here with some unseen Devon stuff that got uploaded to SoulSeek by a random unknown person. I recently got in contact with the person who made the post and acquired the files. The only notable things in here are the real .wave files for the original Mugen and Zendash's Pussy Number 3, and an unedited cover for Gen Y5. When Zendash was recently asked about the files and the cover, he said the files are real, but he's never seen the cover. Now, we, as in the group chat where all of this was discussed, also asked him about other stuff about the original tracklist that was found on Tumblr, Ben Yuta, and more. Here's everything we got. When asked about the back cover that Avian found, that was supposed April to August 2013 cover, he said that is the original version that was sent out to a handful of people. And no, I didn't ask him about Neon Kitchen 5 or 1999, but I intended though. Benuta might be unedited demos, longer instrumentals with nothing else new, like he edits. When asked about God and AJ Lee, the response was, yeah, I think those were just previously released songs he added as bonus. Meaning God is the same as the released one on the JOECHILLWORLD channel. AJ Lee might be an old song with a new name. The Ghost Pop tape might not have been a rap project originally. Alright, it's time for singles, Loosies, Lost Media, and some music video Lost Media too. Let's get right into it. Sex on the Beach, released originally someday of April of 2010. This song was released under his alias Joe Chill. If you don't know Joe Chill, he's basically a delinquent that killed Batman's parents. This song samples 3 songs, where the most notable one is Whams by the Fall Out Boys on a loop. While at the end there's a beat switch with Summer Boy by Lady Gaga and some moaning sample from Neon Kitchen, which is just called Neon Kitchen 2. The music video for the song is supposed to start with a intro of Devon's pictures until the Wham sample starts and the pics stop just to be a loop of a gif that is the beach. It's the same beach as the cover. Eddie. This song's origin is actually pretty confusing because everyone has different results, but the most accurate one, it's a single from his JOECHILLWORLD channel, releasing a confusing date and year. That it's 2010, it could be other dates, but the song has a lack of information. Instagram, released in March 25th, 2012. It's one of his most earliest ambient work with a really creepy, obscure black and white music video. God, released in March 2nd, 2012, one of his earliest ambient work too. A really obscure and dark ambient song, but it's very loud. The music video for this song is porn with some addition. Yes, this song has the same one as the Benuta uploads. Silver St. Cloud, instrumental uploaded to YouTube and Bandcamp on January 13th, 2013. Released on Bandcamp for an extremely limited of time on both the Devon Hendryx and Rockwwod Escape Plan pages. The Rockwwod Escape Plan upload had no cover, and its title and description were both entirely in Japanese. Instrumental would later go on to be used for Pardon Me Michael demo. Included a bonus track on the expanded edition on the Ghost Pop tape. The whole instrumental would not be used. However, this original upload includes additional sections not found on the demo. The music video for the song is a screen cap of the end credits of the Batman video game for NES. I Want It All, a really unknown song found on his page someday of the Rockwwod Escape Plan era. Delgado's House, Manny Love. Song found on his JOECHILLWORLD channel. Most accurate theory is that the song is the same one as Heart Emoji EP. Fuck These Niggas 2012 Lefty Freestyle. Released on May 21st, 2012. Available on YouTube and Vimeo while the audio rib survived on its really low quality. California Dreamin'. This was probably released during 2011 to 2012 because of the edition style looking similar like single music videos he used to post like Instagram or God. It's an ambient type work with a girl repeatedly saying California Dreamin'. It sounds like a video game, and the music video is some adult mud wrestling video with overlay of static and intro of him and a girl on the beach talking. Rollin', released on June 7th, 2012. It's possibly an incorrect date due to him privating and unprivating videos throughout 2012. However, the cover design suggests it was released around this time, and it features Chris Green. Shadows, released on June 10th, 2012. Released on YouTube in June 10th, 2012. Possibly an incorrect date, again, due to him privating and unprivating videos throughout 2012. However, the cover design suggests it was released around this time, features Enzo Sinatra and samples Shadow of Colosseus. The World Keeps Turning, released on June 3rd, 2012. It released on YouTube and likely had a MediaFire link in the description, and it's a remix of Turning by Cloud, an obscure electronic artist. This was lost media until 2023, like other artists of the time. Anne Hathaway. This song was released everywhere, but nobody has an audio rip or a snippet of it. It's completely lost, and most searched Devon Hendryx song for the past years. Only known things is that this song's instrumental samples a song called None Them by Robin. Love X, released on July 10th, 2012. It's Fucking Your Girl instrumental, but the intro is a song by Left. It has a music video that it's Japanese porn with purple filters. Dropped for sure one of his best songs. It was a single produced by the producer Jules Watts. This song is called Kofi or Coffee with Charles Hamilton. He's rapping over a beat Jules named Coca. Was supposed to be a feature for Jules' album Flying Colors. This song had a music video too, whereby words of the same producer on Recently Talked. I didn't talk to him, re-upload, Archivist did. Also, go check out his channel, pretty cool. And the music video was supposed to be Devon talking on the phone playing on the screen, where the screen was split on half pink. On the words of Jules Watts, he said, "I've always had a weird relationship with JPEG, but on a good way." He still gave some information about some singles, but I'm talking about it on the next minutes. Faya demo featured Devon Hendryx, produced by Kudma some ages ago. It was found because a dump of Bandcamp API dating back decades ago, and it was found onto the Internet Archive. The person who found it searched for Devon Hendryx and found this, pulled it from a Bandcamp ARC method, simple as that. Lost album time! On a conversation of a trash fuck record employer. Trash fuck record is basically a record label that used to make vinyls for him. He or she talked to Peggy about L.I.S.A. Peggy said there was supposed to be a L.I.S.A 2, but he never dropped it. So here are some songs that might have been some songs that were released as singles for this album. White Girl in a Lexus, released on June 3rd, 2012. Released on YouTube as Mandy, parentheses, White Girl in a Lexus, and likely it has some MediaFire link in the description. It features Enzo Sinatra. Was lost until 2022, like other singles of the time. Hashtag fuck cheese. Date, it was released on 2012, but the date is unknown. Features Enzo Sinatra and samples Ate Vestigia by Masashi Hamayuzu, a Final Fantasy official soundtrack. Quad featured Enzo Sinatra, released on May 5th, 2012, produced by Chris Green. This song title is inspired by the video game Quad, where you control an athlete with the letter Q, W, O, and P. They rap over a type trap beat with a chill instrumental, but with a very good flow. The music video for this song, it's Devon and Enzo moving their lips to the song while moving around and playing video games. And that's it. I want to thank you guys for watching. I put my heart and soul into editing this video and recording this. This is one of my first commentary videos, and let me know if I should make some more. And I'm out.